Now, ang dami sa inyong bumibili ng mga smartphone na still wala pa ring eSIM na capability. So in today's video, papakita ko sa inyo kung paano kayo makapag-store ng Unli eSIM on your smartphone na walang eSIM capability. So stay with me. So guys, I'm pretty sure na curious kayo kung ano nga ba yung sinasabi ko. Turning your non-eSIM phone into a eSIM capable na phone. And hawak ko rito is the X-eSIM. One of the good things dito sa kanya is sobrang dali ng gamitin and you can store multiple na eSIM on this one. Sabihin natin mag-store ka ng Smart Globe and dito na eSIM and you can store a lot of your other country na eSIM dito, especially when you travel. So using this one is definitely easy. Wala kang naman magiging problema dito. Ang bilis lang mag-purchase and you can easily check the link on the description kung saan ko nabili to. Pagbukas mo sa kanyang package, you'll be greeted with this one. And meron pa nga siya kasamang SIM ejector tool. And all you need to do is just simply pop out the nano SIM and put it inside your smartphone. Preferably sa SIM 1 slot. Kasi I've been encountering some errors pag nilalagay ko sa SIM 2 slot. Mas gusto niya nilalagay siya sa SIM 1 slot for some reason. Basta sundan nyo na lang instruction ko. So guys, this is the X-eSIM and nakasunod to explore the world with X-eSIM. And nabili natin dito sa Shore Access Marine Corp. Pagbukas natin makita mo there's a pouch dito which you can put tatlong SIM card dito plus meron siya SIM ejector tool. Yan. And of course, andyan ang iyong X-eSIM. Ganito itsura niya. Okay? So, I'll quickly pop it out dito. Kunin ko lang kanyang nano SIM, and I'll insert it sa akin Honor Magic 7 Pro, which is, ito yung dadaling ko sa Taiwan for my family trip. So, kabit lang natin siya sa SIM 1 and yung local SIM ko kabit ko sa SIM 2. Okay? So, balik natin. So, next is to download itong X-eSIM na app. So, buksan na natin since na-download ko na. Yan So, walkthrough ko lang kayo. So, mag-enter ka na ng valid email. So, pag-register mo, makakuha ka ng ganitong code. I-verify lang natin. So, yan, naging verified user na tayo. So, nakabili tayo ng 10 days validity na data since I'll be going to Taiwan and my data size is 20 gig. This ensures me na enough itong usage ko, and I'll be just sharing it also to my family para isang eSIM lang kami. So, ito download ko lang right now. So, pwede natin activate now since bukas alis na rin naman ako. Okay? So, just switch lang natin mobile data. So, nilagay ko na sa SIM mo ng kanyang mobile data. So, nakakuha na tayo ng Joytel na CSL na data for my trip to Taiwan. And it's 20 gigs worth of data for 10 days. So, susubukan natin kung kamusta naman kaya maging performance dito. And papakita ko naman sa inyo kung kamusta naman trip ko and kamusta naman experience natin. Pero syempre, you need to turn on and turn off yung eSIM na gusto mo gamitin. And kung mag-a-add ka lang ng eSIM, all you need to do is just simply scan yung QR code. Ganun kadali. And recently, I just traveled to Taiwan. And one thing na gusto ko rin dito sa kanya is pwede ka pumili ng mga different packages when you go abroad. Ang dami namang countries na covered, so it's very easy to purchase. And pinurchase ko is yung Joytel na brand nung pumunta ako sa Taiwan with a 20 gig na data. And para sa buong pamilya, I think wala namang problema kasi all I need to do is just hotspot them and they can use my data. Walang problema. Kasi mostly naman, hindi mo naman gagamitin pang streaming. So, 20 gig is more than enough for 5 days use for 3 persons. And one thing na napansin ko, na the moment na naglapag ako sa Taiwan airport, automatic, nagkaroon na lang ako ng signal. Pero nung data, medyo kinalikot ko pa siya ng konti. It turns out na kailangan ko i-turn on yung roaming mode on my phone para magkaroon ng data dito sa Joytel with the X-eSIM. And I was able to enjoy. Wala akong naging problema going to different places in Taiwan. Bit-bit ko siya. Hindi naman ako nawalan ng signal. Kahit nasa ilalim ako ng MTR, may signal. And kahit to go to mga medyo provincial areas, okay, wala akong naging problema. And doing some speed test, nakakuha ako ng 200 to 300 na Mbps on 5G connectivity is pretty much solid na para sa akin. And one thing to like naman kay Joytel is mabilis naman ka ng connectivity wherever I go. Hindi ako nabibitin sa kanya. And pansin ko naman, kahit tatlo kami gumagamit, wala akong naging problema, At the end of the trip, meron pa akong halos 4 gig na data na naiwan. So, definitely matipid naman siya for 5 days of trip and 3 person. 20 gig is, I think, enough for us. Mostly ginagamit lang naman namin for Google Maps and just searching. And, well, of course, Viber messaging, using Messenger and other chat apps. Matipid naman siya. So, and hindi naman kami nag-streaming, so 20 gig was really enough na. So guys, if you want to turn your phone na hindi eSIM capable into a eSIM capable na phone, you should try to look at this one, si XeSIM X2. Easily, any phone can use this one, be it iPhone or Android. Walang problema ang compatibility. If you want one of these, just simply click the link on the description box below or just simply hit the product link. And if you like this video, guys, don't forget to share it to your friends. And a quick sub sa aking channel is definitely awesome. I'll see you in my next video. And so, ako para si Richmond and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up? Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.